Hi YouTube, this is Michelle again, Blindish Michelle. I'm looking at Flat Earth Deception Part 2 of 10 by Tigerdan925, a self-professed truth teller who doesn't seem to know the difference between truth and untruth. But anyway, let's see what he has to say in Part 2 of his efforts to expose the deception in the current Flat Earth controversy. Let's see what he has to say. Or actually listen to what he has to say.
Okay, this is part 2 of Flat Earth Deception, and it's going to be one hell of a ride.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah.
Right.
Is it a roller coaster?
Okay, so this was a video that I posted, my first video that I posted on the Flat Earth, and it's not got Flat Earth in the title, but I was interviewing a very smart young man. That's Enoch Leffingwell, who I did a quick interview with.
Okay, all right.
As you can see, it was published on April the 7th, 2015, and
got it.
That's me.
That's you, yeah. Okay.
So this is what I said in the video. That's brilliant. Flat Earth or round Earth?
By the way,
rounder.
Round can also mean
on the circle of the Earth.
Okay, okay. So does the Earth
round
go
doesn't mean
around
a ball.
The sun, or does the sun go around the Earth?
Round doesn't mean a ball.
That's what I understood until I read Psalm 19, verse 6. It says that the sun has a circuit. So if the sun's got a circuit, then it can't be geostationary. So it suggests that the sun goes around the Earth, which means that we've been lied to by all these scientists. Right. So you now know that I was talking about the flat Earth, and my history goes back
to April.
A lot further than April 7th, 2015.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
It went back to 2014.
Oh, you know what?
Looking into the flat Earth.
I could tell you the same thing.
Investigated
my history with flat Earth investigation goes back to 2008. How do you like that?
Compiling, and what I wanted to do
I got no proof,
was
but
to
I'm just going to say
compile a list of 25 of the best reasons that I could find for the flat Earth, and that was my plan at the time. And if I could come up with 25 reasons, then that would solidify the flat Earth in my own mindset. And as the months went by, we got to probably around December of 2014, and I'd literally put hundreds of hours of research into the flat Earth, and the best that I could come up with was, I think it was about less than 10 reasons. So the month...
What a pile of you-know-what. Give me a break. This guy, this disinformation agent, he is lying up a storm. He's calling everybody else liars. He's the liar. Oh, yeah. His history with the Flat Earth investigations goes way, way, way before April of 2015. Absolutely. But he never posted anything about it until April of 2015. Huh. Wonder why. What a bunch of bull. He's really expending an awful lot of energy trying to disprove something that he can't disprove. Go on.
Went on January, February, March of 2015, and the most that I could get on that list was about 15 reasons. 15 reasons for the flat Earth, and most of those reasons were very shaky.
Oh, really? What were the shaky ones?
Skip forward now.
Okay, let's skip forward.
Let's see what the date of this video is. It's August the 9th, 2015.
Okay.
And I posted this video. It's called 25 Flat Earth Claims That Rocked My Worldview. And it's currently got 121,000 views on it. This is not the picture icon that you see when you click on. This will be the picture icon that you see of the video. But I've just paused it there because what I did was I listed all the reasons and the time in the video. So the title of the video, what I wanted to do was to title it 25 Rock Solid Reasons That Support the Flat Earth. and I couldn't find 25 reasons that support the flat Earth. So I had to change the title to 25 Flat Earth Claims That Rocked My World.
What a bunch of bullshit. Honest to God, this guy, seriously, what an idiot. I'm sorry, I'm name calling. I shouldn't do that. I apologize. I don't mean to name call. Well, you actually do, but, you know, this guy has what he says is a 10-part series on flat earth deception, on why you shouldn't believe the flat earthers or the flat earth quote theory. It's not a theory, by the way, but the reason that you should not believe in this and why you should distrust anyone who espouses this particular view of the world, which happens to be reality. He's spending an awful lot of time trying to debunk something that he can't debunk. He says he could prove this and that he can't prove. He's such a jerk. I'm sorry, this is a name calling thing again. I apologize. I don't mean to do that. All right, let's just look at
this. And there's a big difference between the two. It's subtle, but there's a big difference between the two. Now, no, the first reason that I listed was the moon and the stars. And for the first 5 minutes, 4 minutes in the video, it's about the moon and the stars. Well, the reasoning is good. It's very sound reasoning, and everything I said in that is true. But what's going on up there is not proof of what the shape of the Earth is down here.
Well, you know what? I beg to differ on that. Tigerdan925. What's going on up there can be proof of the shape of this Earth. Are you going to listen to this guy? Are you going to pay attention to him? He's paid or unpaid. He is a Disinfo agent, and he's trying to derail the train of the flat Earth. He's trying to derail it. And he's trying very hard. And does that make you wonder why? And he's spending a lot of time doing it. So what, is he independently wealthy? How's he making that money? How's he supporting himself while he's doing all this, trying to debunk the flat Earth? Who's paying her? Good question.
And so
now look what Tigerdan925 is doing, folks. Aside from putting out ridiculous videos trying to debunk and dispute and disavow the flat Earth and making excuses for his involvement in it, you know, this guy, what? You know, if you can't see that he is a Disinfo agent, I don't know who can, because this is just ridiculous. Now he's calling out Rob Skiba, of all people. Now listen to what he's saying. And I'm going to tell you the truth. But he won't tell you.
As you know, I'm producing a 10-part series on flat Earth deception. And this is not part of that series,
no.
But in this
but
video,
why not just throw it out there
out
anyway?
Rob Skiba for using an expectation bias, a confirmation bias in order to force fit
expectation bias to force fit.
Flat Earth community. So this is not
like
part
we
of
can't
that
think
series,
for ourselves.
And it's just a standalone
is
video,
that just you?
I'm calling out Rob Skiba. And I've just seen a Rob Skiba video. We like Rob Skiba. I've got no problems with him at all.
Well, apparently you seem to.
I think
you wouldn't be doing this if you didn't.
That he's used Dr. Michael Heisner as evidence that there are credentialed people within the flat Earth community.
Now, if you want to get to know who this guy is, you can check him out on logos.com. You go to logos.com for Logos Bible Software. logos.com/academic/bio/Heiser. And you'll see he earned his PhD in Hebrew Bible and Semitic languages at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Before going to UW-Madison, Mike earned an MA in ancient history from the University of Pennsylvania. Major fields were ancient Israel and Egyptology.
This is him here. And I've watched the presentation on this particular video that Rob Skiba uploaded, and he never mentions the word flat Earth. In fact, he never even uses the word flat once.
I watched that video also. And I watched the one that Rob Skiba did that you're referencing here. And Rob Skiba never once said that this man was a flat earther. He said that his speech was supporting, looking at it literally, looking at the Bible literally, it supported the earth being what it says in the Bible, and that's flat, with a dome and all that. He said, this man actually said it in his talk, and he said he was being a literalist. He didn't say he believed it, and Rob Skiba did not imply that he said he believed it. He said that when looking at the Bible literally, that supports a worldview of the earth that is not what we have been taught from the day that we are practically able to understand words. That's what he said. This guy, Tiger Dan, is mischaracterizing what Rob Skiba was saying and what this other man was saying. Totally mischaracterizing. And he's leaving out key points. He says, oh, you can go look at it if you want to, but, just believe what I'm saying. Yeah, well, I looked at it.
Presentation. What he does is he has a look at the ancient Hebrew depiction of the universe in one of his presentations, and he never said that the earth was flat. He just looked at this depiction.
He implied it.
And so what I think is happening is that we're trying to force fit.
But he didn't say he believed it, and Rob Skiba didn't say that he believed it, that he said that.
Who knows what this man believes? He's not come out and said that the earth is flat.
Then underneath that, we have the great, these are all scriptural terms. This is what an Israelite, an Egyptian would have had different terms, but the same three-tiered level. Same with the Mesopotamians. Now they have, theologically, they have dramatically different views of what's going on here. Not just who made it, but what's going on. Views of afterlife, the value of humanity. I mean, it's dramatically different.
I'm going to stop Michael Heiser there. You can watch the full video if you want to do. Now, I did a presentation once on fascism, but that doesn't mean that I'm a fascist. You can do presentations on anything you want, and all he's doing here is he's looking at the Bible and looking at ancient depictions of how they view the universe, but he's not declaring himself to be a flat earther in any...
Tigerdan925, can you tell me where in Rob Skiba's video that he actually said that this man, Dr. Michael, whatever his name is, Schneider, declared himself to be a flat earther? Can you tell me where he said that in his video? Did he say that somewhere? Why don't you find that for me? Because I want to see it. I didn't see it. I looked at all those videos. I couldn't find where he said that. He indicated that this man admits that the biblical description of creation of the earth in many different parts of the Bible and in the book of Job, which was written before Genesis, in Genesis, in the extra-biblical book of Enoch, which he did not mention in this particular video that you're referencing about Rob Skiba, but still, all of those descriptions describe the earth as being very different from what we've been told all of our lives and what you're being paid to espouse in your own little dishonest way. So you claim to be a Christian. Are you one of those cafeteria Christians? Oh, I like that dogma or that doctrine, but I don't like that one, so I'm not gonna go along with that one. But I like that one over there, but oh, that one, no, forget that. I don't like that one. There's too many of you out there, isn't there?